cool little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
People that it don't seem like it was a setup. So it's like, bro, what the and something like this happened to me recently. So I was pregnant, right? And I go to this function.
Person shootout on the
no, bro. It almost went bad. And it was because there was a lot of people there. So I'm in my car and I hear arguing and it's like a parade of people coming out of the venue. So I'm like, oh shoot, they about to start shooting. And then, people start whipping out. I'm ducking in my car like, I'm pregnant. I can't like this happen. And these type of situations, music, LA, black people.
Oh, we're not gonna do that.
No, black people who gangbang. That's really.
It is. That's the culture.
Not black people who gangbang that got burners, straps, heat, glamours, choppers, everything, all of that.
I'm just saying.
And they don't give a.
You're making the white supremacist talking point, which I understand.
Yeah, that's like the.
Some would say it is a realist talking
point.
point.
People, I'm a black.
How you make a point to something that's like if you speaking fact, you making a point. Like I mean, shit, that's what's going on.
That's what's going on.
I mean, that's the reality of the situation, and that's actually intangibility what the situation is. What's the deal, y'all? We're Trappers having an Intergang Trappers Network, back in the same, like crack of the same here at 10, and then Trappers Network. It's that good news you can use. That good Alejito. You ain't finna get anybody's Alejito, big dog. Tap in with the tap in and make sure you're in fact tapped in with that good. Tap in. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNA Trappers Network. You finna get into this news you can use. It's not a finna get nobody's college. Tap in with the tap in if you ain't tapped in with that tap in. And make sure you hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button. Let's get into this content without no further ado. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Fuck the white supremacist shit. Like I wasn't even thinking about it from that angle. You talking about people that's living amongst the shit and somebody that's been involved in that shit. Like,
and they artists too. We artists too.
I feel that. But like I think that like it's just in the way it's framed. Like when you say it like that, that makes sense. But when it's framed like, oh, it's only because all races be doing that shit too. You can't just like blame black people for that, in my opinion.
I mean, you don't see a lot of
the most senseless killings go to the white people.
Exactly, like
the most senseless killings go to the white people.
By such a large
senseless killings.
By such a large.
Like man, look.
I'm talking about all the mass shootings that made the news.
Yeah, they be going.
Yeah, that's for sure true.
Hey, let's be real. Like you don't hear about like a lot of like metal concerts getting shut down because someone got killed outside.
Ariana Grande concert got.
That was a terrorist.
It could have been somebody like you with one of them little things. Silencer.
You're saying that I could have been the one who had done this.
Y'all kind of detoured from our point though, right? Like a lot of times parties end in gunfire. You know what I'm saying?
We know once niggas is walking out, sometime I be like, because you feel me? You walk out there go a bitch or anything. I need that or anything. Like, yeah, they will let that shit slide the whole party.
Slide.
As soon as it let out.
All right, for instance, name a popular rapper out here that's a gangbanger. Anyone.
Rimbo.
All right, Rimbo. All right, if they hear Rimbo having
I say it right, he immediately says it wrong.
Rimbo.
No. If he had a release party, the Mexicans out of San Pedro gonna try to slide on him. That's how I go.
And let's be real, a huge percentage of the events and the pop-ups and the things that might take place with gang-related artists in LA just kind of don't happen because of the fact that that's a possibility. You know, like I've definitely heard about events that were like gonna happen, and then, you know, somebody got in somebody else's ear and was like, oh, you know, he beefs with so-and-so and so-and-so, and they'll pull up, they'll shoot this shit up, and then that event doesn't happen.
And that's just a small, and like, man, see, that's being fake. That's a small situation. Like, of course, the hood that's beefing with Rimbo gonna pull up and do that. Any black hood, but like on a large percentage, like on a scale, like ain't no.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Community cutting each other down. They're like the African American community. Like that's what we talking about. Like let's keep it real. The Mexicans ain't doing it. Like even the Southsiders, they might have a little gang wars here and there. That shit is more hitting up on the walls, more political than anything. Because when the Mexican mafia get in, say certain shit, motherfuckers know the back. So let's stop all the like. We don't know what we talking about, and we don't know. Come on,
and then
man.
this is Chirac. They known for that.
But I don't like when people just be like Black Lives Matter. Oh, black people killing black people. But the way they talking about that, that's like the police chopping down black people and getting away with it. Like
well, it seems like everybody has an issue with, you know, whatever with black people, including and unfortunately other black people. You feel me? And this should be, you know, ask your coach to help you tomorrow with it. This should be something that should be taken a note of because everybody just seems to be going at black people, including us going at each other. So, black folks, all I'm gonna say is this: you see how much hatred is given towards us in day-to-day life. You know, just we don't gotta hate each other. Sorry to love each other. Feel me? Never a problem with that.
It's a train ticket or something.
Yeah, the black people don't defend that. You gonna get mad. You gonna get mad at another gangbanger and try to go hop out on him before the police. The police can pull up in a set right now, hop out on the homies, chase the homie, knock down one of the homies for nothing. Ain't too many people or slim to none gonna be in a set like, hey, let's go slide on the police station or let's go catch a police in traffic.
Hey, but hold on. But see,
bro.
I didn't know until I went to prison that the white boys be beefing with each other. I didn't know there was no difference between rednecks and skinheads and Pickerwoods.
Adam versus Milk.
I thought all that shit was the same. Nigga, I got to where I was going.
Adam versus Milk is crazy.
And the rest of the white boys was on the Peckerwoods.
But a lot of people do be having a problem, like, oh, y'all quick to go shoot y'all
own race, fuck over your own race, period. Mexicans,
One mic.
Mexicans the biggest killer of Mexicans. White boys go with white boys and blacks go with blacks, bro. I don't like when I know black people do it. It's fucked up. But it's the same thing. You go, who you around, that's who you go funk with.
Yeah,
the white boys in Orange County, they up with each other or wherever the fuck they at.
We can't act like Mexicans don't be chipping each other too. They do.
No, everybody.
If it's gang, man,
I'm just saying, bro.
No, I get you. Made a good point though. You made a good point. You made it because, but the whole thing was like the way like you recontextualize it because I was looking at it completely different.
Young and Jefe ain't trying to hear it, bro. Young and Jefe know that black people are not the only people who are harming each other, and everybody stands on that business.
Men lie, women lie. I'm talking percentage. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking percentage. Let's push the percentage ratio, black versus Mexican in killings. Let's do that. Let's do that and talk then. Let's do that and talk then.
Pull it up though, and then you gotta go geographically. What you talking about?
So are we doing?
Because if you in East LA, all you see is Mexicans. Ain't no blacks there.
The lifestyle.
So they knocking each other down more over there.
What we talking about, bro? We talking about the lifestyle geographically.
So just in LA, we talking just in LA.
Getting a little spicy over here. Nigga, Adam checking all the way out of this conversation.
Crip on Crip killings happen more than Mexican and Southside and whatever the fuck y'all talking about,
Where you rate this number at, though?
You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the world, nigga, how people been dying. What you mean when I read this number at? We can pull it up. I bet you I'm speaking facts.
So yeah, let's look it up, sir. Just to specify. I'm about to ask the chat shit. So, but just to specify, we talking just LA or the country?
Southern California.
Bloods and Crips in Southern Cali.
We talking about
who got the mentality? What race is the number one killer of each other? Google that shit.
What
Fuck is y'all
race is the
talking about,
number one
man?
killer of each other?
Look at everyone copying my trap GPT. Everyone is on my meat. Bunch of malice male meat munchers. Let's shouldn't even be able to use trap GPT.
No. That's a blanket. That's a blanket question.
Ain't no blanket. Nothing.
It is.
Bro.
We ain't talking about the other race. We talking about black gangs and Mexican gangs.
What is it
We
covering?
talking about black gangs and Mexican
What is
gangs.
it covering?
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
ChatGPT know that shit now.
So okay. The question that you wanted asked, right? What race is the number one killer of each other? By a significant margin, not by a super significant margin. Yeah, it looks like white and black people. It says white first here, but then the black percentage is higher. It says a percentage of victims killed by same race for whites is 80 to 85. Black is 85 to 90, so that is the correct answer. Hispanic is 75 to 80.
White people.
Asian is
I
70
don't know
to
where he's
75.
living at, man. Motherfuckers must be in another planet somewhere. Then I guess.
Hey, I say you got to do it geographically, right?
Come on,
Because in
man.
East LA, it's only Mexicans, so they knocking each other down. So if you go over there, you go get that.
In LA.
If you go South
That's
Central,
because there ain't no blacks occupied in that area, bro. They
That's why they gotta
deeper,
go geographical,
bro.
though.
Blacks and killed motherfuckers. That's why they deeper, because they coming over here and blacks and down there motherfucking.
But they different.
And then what are you talking about, bro?
Nigga, this used to be Mexico, damn near.
Oh, yeah, this nigga's super deep with this one. Adam's making a good white man decision by staying out of this one. That's right, Adam. You stay in a white man's place.
Munchie, man.
Every shit out here is a Mexican name.
Bro. It's the
Santa
Aztec
Monica,
natives land,
Santa
bro.
Fe.
Aztec natives, bro. Aztec natives
Man,
land, bro.
hey,
Indians,
bro.
Native Americans.
All I'm saying is, don't
Not
just.
no Mexicans, bro, like y'all be trying to say and
Hey,
think y'all
look,
know what y'all
the
talking
killer
about, bro.
of the killer of each other is your own kind, bro. Whether it's Mexican.
Sheesh. Hey, YOUNGANTJEFE is firing it up right now.
That is a fact.
That's what I was saying from the gate.
Yeah.
Is that not what I'm saying?
Well,
But
no, I
no,
feel like
they-
the argument is
you-
you're saying, is there more inter-gang violence within the black community versus the Hispanic community?
Man, the biggest
That's number
killer
one.
of your folks is your folks, bro. And they go for the Mexicans.
But
they go for us.
that's for sure. Yeah, that's
So,
the one.
but we
But
just
that's what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
Bloods
Yeah.
and Crips because we black and we Bloods and we Crips.
Black
No,
on
for sure.
Mexican
So
violence is like
Or-
super rare in comparison to black on black violence or Mexican on Mexican violence.
Oh, say that one more time for me.
Like,
That's because
Blacks-
that's because the blacks is not in their area. If the blacks is in their area, it's going to be phone.
right.
They're deeper, so like yeah, of course, and like in their areas, in they.
Honestly, I think with this situation, there is no right or wrong answer. I think that they're actually all right. These two things can be true at once. It's just a matter of what perspective you choose to look at it from. But nobody's giving a wrong answer here. You know what I'm saying? There's actually a lot of truth to everything everybody's saying. So Munchie B has a point. Young Am made an amazing point with the Aztec land and all that kind of stuff. That's very true. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is past ain't normal BS. This is actually some kind of substance. Let's see where this goes.
Areas, if you talking about you a gang, of course you there. So it's like you talking about you a gang in this area. It ain't gonna be no peace. Somebody got a phone,
Right.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So in that areas and that margin, of course, because it's all them there. But if it was any blacks there, it'd be the same shit.
Right.
Okay, look. To say what I was trying to say, you the killer of your own folks. And that go for every race, bro. I don't give a fuck what race you is. White, Mexican, or black.
No, I mean that's a fact. The inter-race violence, like Mexican on black, is like very
Tania does not know what to say in this situation.
rare
I forgot King Pill was even there.
in comparison to Mexicans
So
killing
they're
other.
When I was a
White on
kid,
white
that shit was
crime?
bad. I'll
Hell
tell you
yeah,
that.
it is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of white on white crime. Yeah.
I mean, technically.
Probably probably white on white murder is like way more common than white on black or black on white.
People wouldn't know that.
I think so, yeah.
They wouldn't.
Because
we
white people
just
are
looked it
mostly
up and
around
said-
other white people,
Bro,
so
bro, this is
Right.
this is like when you in jail, Adam. Like, nah, man, they get some, like people opinion as opinion. This is like when you in jail. I'm gonna give you the specifics. Just like when you in jail. In jail, rarely you gonna see the Mexicans going to war with each other.
Right.
They're not gonna do that unless they're about to remove a rat or somebody who don't belong on the yard.
Mm-hmm.
The blacks are on the yard to my Crip blood, neighborhood, gangster, this and that, and ready to go to war with each other. Only
sure.
way they might stick together if something go on with another race, bro. Like, come on, man. What the fuck a nigga talking about, bro?
But
Yeah,
you're
so-
right.
Fuck a nigga talking
You're right.
about, bro.
But,
Like,
hey,
stop lidded, bro. Come on, I know what I'm talking about.
You 1000% do.
I'm talking about the
but to
streets,
be
though.
fair,
Well, okay, I'm gonna let Munchie B go. I was gonna say I don't think Munchie B was talking about the jail. I think Munchie B was more referring to the streets.
Isn't there two?
We said geographically, bro. So geographically is including the whole fucking world, prison, everything. We talking about geographically. You said geographically.
Hold on. You talking about prison?
You said geographically. You said geographically. That's the world, bro.
Prison. The Mexicans really unaliving each other.
Or specify the location, because when you say geographically, you talking about the world.
You said nah. I said East LA. You got Long Beach, Inglewood, South Central.
You talking about areas, bro, that where it's just Mexicans. It's all Mexicans in that area. Ain't no blacks over there. I was just saying, like as far as like the mentality, they know when to get in line. Blacks got the fucking slave mentality, bro. Blacks don't want to be told what to do.
This is going deep. Where's Brandon at when you need him? This is definitely a Brandon level conversation. Where's Mr. Viral at?
Right. Everybody got the mentality, oh, nigga, I ain't got no big homie or this and that. They don't want no pecking order. They have a pecking order. Like, yeah, they areas because they the only ones over there. Of course they're beefing with each other. But I'm just saying, like,
okay,
nigga,
I agree.
But what about the
only
Norte?
come together when niggas are pressed.
Southsiders and Nortes?
Some gotta have,
yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, on the side, bro.
But what about Southsiders and Nortes? Ain't that the same thing?
Bro, they
get along right now in the prison.
Come on,
I'm just saying that's not. That don't count.
I do feel
Les trying to include himself. Stop trying to include yourself, batteries.
like that is a specific thing.
No, but we're talking about Mexican on Mexican crime.
Yeah, but you guys got way up north.
so little.
So let me
of
bust
that
your bubble.
happens,
Even with that right now, bro. Even with that, it ain't no black. Ain't no Southside and North going on. In the pants right now, they all on the yard with each other. They all cool, bro, with each other. They all programming with each other, bro.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, there's been historically, like, even though, like,
it ain't really nothing historical. The only thing historical is that they're north and south. It's been on yards where, see, this is the thing. The North Day is not even that deep, so they're not going to even be on too many yards the South Side's on anyway. And if they is on the yard, it's going to really be a mismatch.
Makes sense. Yeah, numbers are skewed for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a mismatch. It's going to probably be like 10 North Days, fucking like 200 Southsiders.
The Southsiders that's up north. So, you know,
that's like the number one difference.
I always wonder, just side note, right? I'll be like,
just to change the conversation topic to something that I can get involved in. We up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. It's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. It's free. I'm New Angel Tweets free. We gone.